So my dear students, my name is Rekha. I always help you in speaking English and I always brings, amazing tips for you to speak English. At the same time, I also teach you grammar because grammar is essential in moderation for speaking English. So my parts of speech series is going on and we have known about noun. We have learned about noun, its relations to the other words and its kinds and all the things about noun we have learned, and we have started pronoun. In pronoun, we have learned about personal pronoun, emphatic pronoun, reflexive pronoun, and today we'll learn about indefinite pronoun. This is my topic for today, indefinite pronoun. And this indefinite pronoun series is going to be very, long, you can say. So that is why it will not be possible for me to make one video on this topic. So I'm soon coming with another, video on this very particular topic. So this would be my first video on this topic. So let's know about indefinite pronoun. Indefinite pronouns means, it means that when you are not definite or specific about something, you call it indefinite. So indefinite pronouns, when we are not sure about something, some people, something, and we cannot say that, exactly what is, the person or place or things, we use indefinite pronoun for it. Like if we say that this is my cousin. If I am introducing someone saying that this is my cousin, I can use he for my cousin. Or if I say that Rani is my friend, so we are talking about Rani, so we can use she instead of Rani. Or if I say this is my house, so I can use, it for it, to show that this is my house. But if someone knocks at your door and you are not aware of the gender or whether it is male or female, you don't know how many people are there, one person is there or more than one person is there who are knocking at the door or who is knocking at the door. So when you are not certain about some place, some people or some object, you use indefinite pronoun for that, like someone or something. Okay, suppose if something is lying on the floor and you are not aware of that thing, you can say something is lying on the floor, but actually you are not aware of that thing which is lying on the floor. So you would say something is lying on the floor. It might be my phone. No, my phone is there in my pocket. So you cannot say, oh, it means that something is lying on the floor. So I am not certain about the thing, which thing is lying on the floor. So when we are not certain or specific about something, we use something or someone for this thing, and this term is called, indefinite pronoun. So if I say that someone has picked my pocket, so we don't know who has picked my pocket. If I had known that this person has picked my pocket and this person is, some male or female, so I would have used the term he has picked my pocket or she has picked my pockets. Since I don't know that who has picked my pocket, I am using the term someone has picked my pocket, and this someone is called indefinite pronoun. Okay. So indefinite pronoun is the pronoun where we are not specific or sure about something, but we can, give a term by saying someone or something like this. And, sometimes it happens that we are not, specific about something, we don't know about something, or sometimes we don't want to disclose the identity of someone in front of other. There also we use indefinite pronoun. Like if I say, yesterday I went to see a movie with someone. Okay, suppose you are saying it to someone that yesterday I went to see a movie with someone. Here, someone is the person about whom you know, but actually you don't want to reveal that who is that person. So you want to hide the identity of that person. So that is why you are using the term someone for that person. So here, indefinite pronoun is that pronoun where actually we don't know about the person or place, or we actually know about them but we don't want to reveal about them. There also we can use indefinite pronoun. Okay. So if I say anybody can speak English. So here I am not talking about any particular person, but I am talking about all person. Anybody can speak English. Or if I say something is there behind the bush. Okay, something is there behind the bush. Suppose you are going somewhere and suddenly you find that some figure is there behind the bush, and you are not aware of that thing. So you would say something is behind the bush. It means that you are not aware of that things, but you can say that something is behind that bush. Okay, so here we are using indefinite pronoun something, in place of a noun. That something might be a person or some animal. Okay, so or some object, which is behind the bush. So this indefinite pronoun is used in place of a noun. So indefinite pronoun, it doesn't point out one person or one thing, rather it generalizes the noun or pronoun. Suppose if I say I am engaged with someone, so here I am using indefinite pronoun someone, and obviously I know that with whom I am engaged. But since I want to hide the identity of that person, so that is why instead of giving that person a name, I am, hiding the truth, saying that I am engaged with someone. It means that actually I don't want to reveal that person's name. Okay. So here, instead of using the name of that person, I am using indefinite pronoun in place of it, just to say that I am engaged with someone. Okay. So in the same way, if we say, let's go somewhere. Suppose, we are planning with our friends, all us together, we are planning to go somewhere. I would say, let's go somewhere. Actually, I don't know where we have to go. Somewhere means, it's a indefinite place where we are suggesting to go, but actually we don't know where we would go. Okay. So here we are use indefinite pronoun in place of a noun. Now let's see that how many types of indefinite pronouns are there and in which way they work in a sentence. Okay, so I'm going to write on the board and then again I'll on the video. Okay, so you can see that I've written singular indefinite pronoun for human being and for things. In two ways we can use it, for human beings or for things. We can use for places also. So for human beings, someone, somebody, anyone, anybody, no one, nobody, everyone, everybody. Okay. For things, we have something, anything, nothing, everything. Okay. Now, you can take the screenshot, if you want. So, for human beings, someone, I'm repeating it again, someone, somebody, anyone, anybody, no one, nobody, and everyone, everybody. For things, something, anything, nothing, and everything. Okay. Now let's see for place, which indefinite, pronoun do we use. Now for place, we use somewhere, anywhere, nowhere, and everywhere. Okay. So today we'll cover these things only, like for human beings, for places, for things, what we use, which indefinite pronoun we use. We'll talk about this thing only. In my next video, I'm going to discuss about, plural indefinite nouns and nouns, and those indefinite nouns which are very common, okay, and can be used for both, singular and plural, okay. So first of all, let's start with those indefinite pronouns which are used for human beings. So I've taken first example of someone and somebody, okay. So someone is waiting for you in the drawing room, and second sentence, somebody has given me the letter, okay, the letter or a letter, okay. So someone is waiting for you in the drawing room. It means that perhaps I really don't know about the person who is waiting in the drawing room, or I know about the person who is waiting in the drawing room, but I really don't want you to tell that that person is waiting in the drawing room. I want to give you a surprise because you are expecting a person who is very close to you, and I want to give you a surprise. So I would say, go and see, someone is waiting for you in the drawing room, okay. So there can be two situations. First thing is that actually I don't know about the person who is waiting in the drawing room, and I would say that someone is waiting for you in the drawing room, okay. So instead of putting the name, instead of saying the name, if I had known about the person, I would have said Rahul is waiting for you in the drawing room, or Tom is waiting for you in the drawing room. Since I don't know about the person, I would say someone is waiting for you in the drawing room. And in second situation is that I know about that person, but actually I want to, hide the identity of that person. So I would say someone is waiting for you in the drawing room, or I want to give you a surprise, and you are expecting some person for a long time, you really long to see that person, and that is why I would, tell you that go and find out yourself that who is waiting in the drawing room. So I would use indefinite pronoun someone in place of that person. And in second example, if I say somebody has given me this letter, okay. So here the thing is that, total different scenario. I actually don't know about the person who has given me this letter, and this letter is very important, and somebody is asking me who has given this letter, how did you get this letter. So I would say somebody has given me this letter, but actually I don't know about that person. This person is totally unknown to me, and that strange person, that stranger has come to me and has given me this letter. So I would use somebody for that person about whom I don't know, okay. Is it clear? Now let's move towards another, indefinite pronoun. So here we have anyone and anybody. Remember, these two terms can be used for interrogative and negative sentences, okay. So if I say, I don't think anyone who can do this work. And second is, do you know anybody who can repair my car? So first sentence is used in negative sense and second in interrogative sense, okay. So I don't think anyone can do this work. Suppose the situation is this, like, someone has done this work, and this work is really quite appreciating. It's very great job that person has done. So you can say that I don't think anyone can do this work, okay. So you are talking about whole people, actually, all people. So second sentence, let's see. Do you know anybody who can repair my car? So I'm going somewhere, suddenly my car broke down, and I'm looking for the person who can fix my car, who can repair my car. So I would say, do you know anybody who can repair my car, or do you know anyone who can repair my car, okay. So anyone means we are talking about, any person, who can repair your car, okay. So anyone and anybody. These two things are used sometimes in negative and sometimes in interrogative sentences, okay. So instead of anyone, you can also say, do you know someone who can repair my car? So if you want to convey your meaning, it's okay, because it's giving the right meaning, but actually this is not the right English, okay. You will have to use anyone for this term, not, someone, okay. Now let's see another, no one and nobody. So this no one and nobody, this indefinite pronoun, these two indefinite pronouns actually, these are positive, these are used in positive term, but actually it conveys the negative connotation or negative meaning. I find no one who can face this challenge. I find no one who can face this challenge. This is the sentence, So I'm talking about, the person, there is no one who can face this challenge. This sentence is actually positive, but it's carrying the negative meaning. So instead of this sentence, I can also use, I don't find anyone who can face this challenge. Okay. So I don't find anyone who can face this challenge. I can also say this thing. And so if you say that I find no one who can face this challenge, or if you say I don't find anyone who can face this challenge, though these two sentences are interchangeable, you can use in place of first sentence to other and second sentence to other. Okay, it means that both of the sentence carry the same meaning. Okay, and they can be used in in a right context. Okay, now so remember that if you are using anyone, anywhere, anyone, any place, so the sentence has to be negative or interrogative. But if you are using no one, nowhere, and nobody, the sentence, it has to be positive with negative connotation. Okay, now we have everyone and everybody. It refers to all the individual, but still it considers singular. Okay, so everyone, everybody, I want to invite everyone in the party. Okay, it means that I cannot say I want to invite Rahul, Tom, Ravi, Pinky. So instead of saying like this, I can say that I want to invite everyone in the party. Everyone means every individual. Okay, every people, I want to invite them in my party. Okay, now let's see these two indefinite pronoun which is meant for thing, something and somewhere. Okay, first thing is telling about something, and second thing is telling about some place, somewhere. So I can say it like this: I want to tell you something. So I want to tell you something. This something is indefinite pronoun. I really don't want to tell you what. I want to tell you something. I don't want to reveal you. I don't want to tell you what the thing is, but it is something. So I want to tell you something. Here something is object of this verb tell, and this is direct object. You is indirect object and something is direct object. Okay, so this is positive sentence with with direct and indirect object. Now my father has gone somewhere. My father has gone somewhere. Exactly, I don't know the place where he has gone. Somebody has come to my house and asked me, where is your father? Can I meet your father? So I would say my father has gone somewhere. Exactly, I don't know the place where he has gone. So that is why I am using indefinite pronoun, that is somewhere. So my father has gone somewhere. I don't know where he has gone. Okay. So it is indefinite pronoun. Okay. So here I have taken two examples of indefinite pronoun, which is first one is used for thing, everything, and second one is used for everywhere. So if I say everything is possible if you determine. Everything is possible if you determine. So here we see that we know that sometimes we say everything is fair in love and war. So everything, this this indefinite pronoun, it can be used in the beginning of a sentence and at the end of a sentence also we can use everything. Sometimes we say that I have heard everything you were talking to. Okay, so everything is possible if you determine. We are talking about everything, all things. It is possible. So we are using, just note one thing, that I'm using, since it is singular indefinite pronoun, so I'm using singular verb, with it. So everything is possible if you determine. Okay. Now, little lamb followed Mary everywhere. So everywhere means all places. Okay. So little lamb followed Mary everywhere. It has gone everywhere. Or you can say that I am looking for you everywhere, but I didn't find you. The situation is that, let's create some situation for this first sentence. If I say everything is possible if you determine. So suppose that, somebody is feeling very low and saying that I cannot pass this exam, I cannot do this thing, I'm not able to, write this thing, I can't able to speak English. So what would you say? You would say that everything is possible if you are determined. It means you can do everything. You can speak English, you can write English, you can, what should I say? You can write poems, whatever you decide, you can do. So everything, you are talking about each and everything. So instead of using this thing, like you can speak English, you can write English. So instead of naming those things, what we are doing, that we are using the indefinite pronoun, this term everything for it. Now, little lamb followed Mary everywhere. Everywhere means all places. Wherever Mary goes, little lamb follows it. Or if I say that I looked for you everywhere. I'm searching for you since morning and I haven't got you and find you, and I looked for you everywhere. Okay. So my next indefinite pronoun is anything and anywhere. Okay. So remember that anything and anywhere can be used in negative sentences and interrogative sentences. Okay. So if I say I don't want anything on my birthday. I don't want anything on my birthday. Like suppose that I am angry with someone, and I would say that no, I don't want anything on my birthday. I don't want any gift, I don't want any toys, I don't want any books. So in place of saying these things, we can say I don't want anything on my birthday. Okay. Can we use something in place of anything? I don't want something on my birthday. No. Actually, it doesn't give the right meaning. Plus, we are using the wrong English. So that is why I don't want anything on my birthday. Anything, it refers to, things of various kinds. Okay. Now, second sentence, have you bought anything from the market? So, I am asking someone has gone to the market taking a, bag, and when he came back, I'm asking that person, have you bought anything from the market? It means anything. Have you bought anything from the market? So the thing is anything and anywhere, These two terms can be used, for singular indefinite pronoun. And let's take an example of anywhere. Like, I don't bother anywhere you go. It means I am not very much concerned about that where you go. Okay. Now let's see our last indefinite pronoun, that is nothing and nowhere in singular indefinite pronoun. So I have nothing to say, I have nowhere to go. Okay. So if I say I have nothing to say, it means nothing is there about which I want to say. So I can also use I don't have anything to say, or I don't have anywhere to go. Okay. So if I use I don't have anything to say or don't have anywhere to go, so it gives, negative impact. These two sentences, since these are positive sentences with negative connotations, but if I use anything and anywhere, in place of these two sentences, since they are interchangeable, the thing is that they would be negative sentences with, they would be negative sentences only. And if I use nothing to say and nowhere to go. So these are positive sentences with negative meaning or connotation. So hope you like my video of indefinite pronouns. So soon I am coming with part 2 of indefinite pronoun. So if you like my video, please share and subscribe and write in the comment box, giving few examples of indefinite pronouns. Thank you.